left to your right. So we're going to get things underway here. It's going to be the Courthouse Tavern Case of the Week, brought to you by the Courthouse Tavern, located on 310 Forbes Avenue in downtown Pittsburgh. It's a crime to go anywhere else. So let's get things underway. Yesterday, Mark McGuire admitted that he used steroids off and on throughout the 90s, including his 1998 season, where he set the single-season home run record. He apologized. He apparently feels sorry. It was in a message to the AP, so he never went on camera and said this, but this is for real. He did do it, so he did admit it. So my question to you is, the Baseball Hall of Fame just elected one member. That was Andre Dawson a couple weeks ago. Will Mark McGuire eventually be elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame? He had 23% of the vote. Kevin Cummings.
He shouldn't, and he won't be elected in the Baseball Hall of Fame, and I'll tell you why. If I were to go to class tomorrow and have a test, and I were to cheat on that test, I wouldn't pass the class. I'd get kicked out of Point Park University. You know what? You don't cheat and then get rewarded for it. He does not belong in the Hall of Fame. He belongs to have his stuff taken out of the record books, just like Alex Rodriguez and just like every other player that's ever cheated in baseball. Barry Bonds, gone, all of them. It's absurd to think he could make the Hall of Fame.
But before we get to you, Aaron, I want to let everybody out there know you can tweet your answer and a reason why. You go to Twitter at the Pioneer Sideline, A for yes, B for no. So definitely get on this discussion. Aaron Cooney.
Yeah, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I think eventually he will get in there. You got to look, okay, Point Park, maybe you cheat, you get out, but this is baseball. They celebrate cheating. They've known it's been going. They've been known people have been taking steroids for the past 20 years. It doesn't really matter. 6 of the top 15 home run leaders have been linked or kind of in this controversy of steroids. So it really doesn't matter the MLB. They just all of a sudden they want to just keep it on down low. Now everybody's picking it back up again.
All right. So my question is, you take a play from some other sport. You take, Michael Jordan, the shot that won the finals. If you went back and saw a tape where a referee tripped the guy that was supposed to be guarding him, he makes that shot and they win. Does he deserve to win the game? Sure, he didn't do anything wrong. But here, in this case, McGuire did something wrong. McGuire cheated. He didn't deserve to have the record that he holds. And you know what? It was known as the race that saved baseball, him and Sosa in 98. McGuire ended up hitting the home run in a game where Sosa was at the ballpark. They were playing the Cubs. And it's just a moment in classic baseball history that is just, it's slandered now.
Something else, that was really the big baseball thing that really saved baseball. Yeah. But McGuire said in his statement that he wished that he never played in the steroid era. So, Aaron, you're still saying yes.
Baseball's just been tainted. It has a tainted history now. Even go over Bonds, McGuire, Jose Canseco. And Canseco said it's like around almost half of the league was using steroids at some point in time back in the 90s. I mean, how can you argue with that? If half the league's doing it, everybody else, all the leaders up there on steroids.
But my question, Aaron, would be, just because everyone's doing it, it doesn't make it right, and it doesn't mean they should be rewarded for it. If in my opinion, if half the league is using steroids, that half of the league's stats shouldn't count. And the lower half that's actually working their way into the major leagues and working their rear ends off to get the money that they're earning, and it's a lot of money that they're earning in Major League Baseball, they're the ones that deserve to be celebrated, not the steroid users like Mark McGuire.
But that's not what the people want to see. The people want to see the home runs.
I think the 23% shows that people don't want Mark McGuire in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, easy on that one. That's
it's the writers. It's the writers.
Now,
and
that's a whole argument. That's a whole argument separately.
Who knows it better? Who knows it better than the writers? Who knows it better than the writers?
I'm going to step in on this one because that one you hit a button.
I hit
on
a nerve
okay?
on you there.
Bert Blylev gets 74.3% of the votes. One of the best pitchers of all time, not in the Hall of Fame. You want to talk about Roberto Alomar, one of the best second basemen of all time, denied going into the Hall of Fame. Barry Larkin and. Come on.
I'm not saying that everything that they do is right, and I know it's the writers. It's not the fans that vote for that. But while I agree, sure, Alomar should be in the Hall of Fame, and he will be. He'll be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Okay. In the long run, in 25 years, the fact that Alomar wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer, completely irrelevant. If Mark McGuire's in the Hall of Fame in 25 years, it's not irrelevant.